viewer, welcome back to my channel, AQueensBabe. I am AQB, and today we'll be learning about how philosophy can be beneficial to you, the viewer. So, just as a forewarning, I do have a screen to the side of the camera, so my eyes will be shifting to the screen and back to the camera, so just you'll see that. So basically, before we jump in, what I'll be getting into is basically just a backstory on how I got involved in philosophy. So it all started in high school. There was this club called Philosophy Club, and I used to attend, after school to the meetings and participate. So the structure of the meetings was that it was there'll be a topic of the meeting day, and we'll be provided a statement or the history behind the topic and the backstory and who the philosopher was and just stuff like that. And then once we got in the details of the topic, we would each share how we feel about the topic or what are our thoughts about it. Is it true, false, or agree, disagree? And it'll be with the topic or it'll be with each other, and it was very open, and it was just a lot of communication. So of course, that was all in high school though. When I went to college, they also had their own version of Philosophy Club. Both was very different, but regardless, I didn't really attend too much in college that much, but philosophy still impacts me to this day. I still think about it, and that's why I am making this video right now. So here I'm just going to share my knowledge and what philosophy has done for me. So number one, critical thinking. So philosophy really helped with reasoning, thinking logically. I feel like it's just mental exercise, not just the reading or someone reading to you, but just thinking about certain situations and ideas in a different way. It's being presented to you, and you really have to really grasp it, be wow, this person was going through this at a certain time, and this is really what they were thinking. So you just learn about other perspectives, better understanding in other disciplines, and you just learn how to distinguish and categorize thoughts. You just start to realize hey, I think this way, another person thinks this way, the data or what you provide backs it up, and it's just you become more aware of it over time. Number two, problem solving. Philosophy helps so much with problem solving, guys. So for example, there's a lot of whys, or why is this the way it is, or how is this happening, or I believe this is the reason. And it's really you get the question and you have to break it down. Any problem could have multiple solutions, and a lot of people think sometimes just A or B, but no, it's really could be A through Z, or it could be A point 1 and all the way to A infinity, point infinity, So it helps you to ask good questions, and it just helps you distinguish what is important and what is not the important data that you need, So you don't ask the worthless questions, haha, oop, and just how to divide, prioritize, simplify questions, conclusions, analyze, solve problems, all of that. It just really helps with problem solving. The more you get into it, you're just gonna start breaking it down for real. So number three, communications. So I know it's philosophy, so you're probably thinking it's a lot of reading old texts, but it's also really helps with communication. So over time, you just when you're writing and reading, it just improves. And then it's just you start paying attention to more of the details, the small minor things really can make a big impact. And then it's just you start to once you start noticing details, you start avoiding the errors. You start looking at things more critically with your eyes, and then your writing skills just improve. Your persuasion skills, they can improve. And you just you get better at debating on all different topics like life or anything, to be honest. Science. Number four is research and analysis. So basically, philosophy really helps you with spotting bad reasoning, which is really good when you're doing research, you know. So it gives you, like, you learn about different methods, different ideologies. It really helps you with, you know, assessing like tons of issues, good and bad, ethics, you know, morals, just evaluating the information you're getting provided. And it just like, it helps you identify like different forms of thoughts, how people may think about certain things in certain situations, and you can avoid contradictions, and you can also like start to like anticipate reactions. This is so true, because over time what's going to start happening is you're going to be like, hey, I wonder if I said this, or if this happened, if this person will react in this way, because I feel like they would, because I know in previous situations this is how they reacted. And you start kind of just like getting like a database of like people's like causes, reactions, and just like cause effect, and just like you can start to map it out. It gets like really into it, like woo. And you just like, you know, it just really helps you when you're making your life decisions, and yeah, it just helps you be more consistent about, you know, solutions that you find. So overall, those are the four. The four are, let me say it again: critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and research and analysis. So overall, I think philosophy really helped me because it just helped me grow mentally and spiritually, and like also intellectually. So basically, I say this because it makes you grow spiritually, because not all philosophy talks about like life, science, human nature, God, like it covers so much, and it really just starts to makes you think like, hey, this is what I feel about this entity or like this topic, and it really starts to like grow you as a person. You start to really like get into it and think about it. I would say it helps you intellectually because you're constantly reading, constantly writing, constantly like, oh, I could have this as an argument instead, and you know, always like going through the details, rewriting, re-editing, all that. And then just morally, because same thing, very similar to spirituality, you just start to realize like, you know, this is maybe bad. Like, I always had this thought, but I see now in this group that a lot of people do not have this thought, so maybe this is just like, maybe it's just me. Why do I think that way? Maybe I should be thinking another way, you know? So you just get like a connection not only with yourself, but with other people from different times, from places. You just start to understand and see more. And you just become open to discovering like new ideas, and just like figuring out why people are the way that they are. And you know, you start to understand them, sympathize them. You want to like debate with them, talk to them, get to know them. And it really just helps you. I feel like it also may help with your like social skills, kind of also just like talking to people, getting to know different perspectives. And you just become more excited about life, just like learning more, viewing different ideas. It helps you really grow your mind, expand, and it just teaches you that like there's so much more to life. There's like a larger structure than what you realize, and it's just so big, and there's so much you can learn, and it's just like so mind-prodding. It's like really like your brain, you just feel it working. And I guess to end it off, just like, you know, philosophy I felt super beneficial. It's just it just handles a lot, and it just, like I said, it handles a lot. You get through, you just learn to grow as yourself, as a person, but you also learn about like the people around you, your community, your environment, just everything. And I guess a fairly common topic is what is beyond what we know. So do you think you know everything? Is there more is there more you don't know? Do you think you can learn everything, or just some things you'll just never know? And it could be like regarding so many different like ideologies, like people, knowledge, the cosmos, space, all that, the universe. And it's just like a ton of very interesting ideas. So that is my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And yep, this video is about the benefits of philosophy, and I think it's awesome. Hopefully you guys think it's awesome. I have philosophy quotes. I'm super into the topic, and I would love to get more feedback from you guys. Please, if you enjoyed this, or if this sparked your interest and you think it's like you learned something or you want to learn more, please like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel, my videos, or anything, or please connect with me, email or DM, whatever works with you guys, and just let me know what's up. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.